Where do you think the greatest need for change is in people outside of the workplace?
This might be a bit controversial, I think. I've thought about this a lot. I get asked this question in various guises a lot. And I think my answer is relationships. We take for granted the relationships that we have with our parents, our friends, our siblings, our partners, our people at work. And we need to put much more effort into learning what each person needs to feel loved and grounded, and actually to understand why behaviours show up because of traumatic childhoods, for example. So spotting red flags in the behaviours, our own behaviours, but also of other people that we connect with, I think is important, but then doing something about them. So communication and compassion, I suppose, are the things that I think we lack most as a species. Those are the two areas I think we're really poor at, because we don't get much training with them. And again, depending on where you are in the world, if you are a white, Western, middle-class person, it is likely that you've been brought up, if you cried, your caregiver would have said, okay, don't cry, it's okay, everything's going to be okay. And those emotions have been bottled up and suppressed, and we've been modeled and taught to not show emotion. And so what happens is when we feel emotional or something is difficult or awkward or uncomfortable, we've learned just to close it up and just say, would you mind passing the salt? Thanks very much. And that is the context of how we handle emotions as adults now. So you can spot those red flags and learn, oh, actually, this is somebody that I need to be better communicating with, or this is somebody that needs, perhaps more compassion. Because relationships should be anchoring and supportive and safe, all of those relationships. That's what a relationship is, right? But I think when it comes to partners, they should be your person. Here's a classic example. When was the last time that you thanked your partner for tidying something up or something in a genuine and sincere way, or that you told them that you loved them? Or when was the last time that you sat your kids down and asked them what was their favourite part of the day, or that you loved them or appreciated them or were proud of them? Because we take for granted that those people are there when we get home and that they exist, and that the dishwasher should have been unloaded, and if it wasn't, well, I'm going to give him what for. So there is, I think, an incongruence with what we think a relationship is and how important it is for us. And when we show up at work, we are a version of ourselves that has impact from, who we are at home. So if our relationships and the way that we deal with relationships at home is all about, getting attention, well, attention isn't love, and attachment is not connection. So what is your relationship? And how you define that relationship transfers to how it works in the workplace as well. So that's why we end up with miscommunication and people that can't work very well together at work, because we don't have a very good understanding of what a relationship should be. And we take for granted the idea that as human beings, we just kind of, mesh together. It takes work. We have to work on a relationship to make it a good thing.